Welcome everyone to this Go Jauntly event, which is part of our East Suffolk Business Festival 2022. Today we are pleased to be joined by event partner Hannah Such from Go Jauntly to talk about their urban walking, wayfinding and nature connection app. The annual East Suffolk Business Festival is an opportunity for businesses to learn something new, find out what's happening in the local area and how they can get involved and find out how to access local business support programs. For this year, the theme is all things digital, and the events will include the launch of our new business digital support programs, digital tech demos, information on local digital projects, and a wide range of workshops, webinars, and learning seminars. All the events are being held online to enable local businesses to access support and information they need more conveniently, so they can just pop in during their working day. Recorded events, podcasts and pre-recorded webinars will be made available throughout the 2-week period and beyond at our website eastsuffolkmeansbusiness.co.uk. This is one of many events scheduled, and to find out about other events taking place, please visit our website. Please note that today's event is being recorded, so you'll be able to watch it back later via the East Suffolk Means Business website. If you'd like to ask any questions throughout today's event, please either submit a question via the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen or add a question to the chat. But please ensure this is to all attendees so it does not get missed. So now I'm pleased to hand over to Hannah from Go Jauntly.
Thanks so much. I'm really pleased to be here today and to chat about Go Jauntly. So Go Jauntly is essentially a walking wayfinding app, and it tailors to your location and it surfaces walks nearby. We've had around 350,000 downloads now, and we average about 40,000 monthly active users. So the idea behind it is you can swipe through loads of amazing pictures, see what walks take your fancy. When you found one you like, you can swipe up and then you can swipe through and you get photo-led guides. You can always flip to map view and see the route as an overview. And you can also do things like save it for later, share it with your friends, and you can also download trails. So the app is available for free on iPhone and Android. And I'm really pleased to announce that we've got a whole bunch of walks launching in East Suffolk real soon. So we've got around 33 walks coming from Bungay, Beccles, Felixstowe, Wickham Market, Woodbridge, so many to choose from. They'll be launching this spring. And this one is one that we've made that's around Halesworth town. And it's a showcase of the high street and some of the amazing independent shops. You can get there on foot, by public transport, and we help guide you step by step. And then at interesting places or key points of interest, we also give you a little bit of extra information about some of the history and the wildlife, the flora and fauna that you might find out on this route. This is like one of my favorite routes. Really enjoyed finding out about all the history in and around Halesworth. And we've also got some other trails. This one is one in Wickham Market that we made in partnership with East Suffolk Business Team. And again, it guides you on the route. It points out amazing local independent shops and also points of interest and historical elements all around that you can find. You can also find some family-friendly kids trails as well. So we've made some puzzle walks. So if you've got little ones between sort of like the age of 5 to 11, they're a really good way of getting the kids out, especially if they're like a little bit reluctant. You have to uncover clues whilst you're out and about, note them down at the end, the clue to the puzzle or the treasure is given away. So as you can see, we've got quite a few new routes launching across East Suffolk, and there's just some fantastic choice there for everyone to check out. And wherever possible, we've tried to promote everyone getting there sustainably, using public transport, walking, and also accessible step-free versions are available. And we also encourage shopping local as well, and like visiting some of the amazing businesses that we've got across East Suffolk, and they're all available for free for you to enjoy. So next, I just wanted to share like a couple of other features that are available. So some of the walks are going to have like narrated content, which is a really cool feature if you're looking to sort of like find out a little bit more about potentially like the history or the oral histories of certain walks. You'll be able to swipe up at key points of interest as well and find out a bit more background history and archive imagery where we've got that available. And then if you're ever in an area with low connectivity, I don't think you'll have that problem hopefully in East Suffolk and spring, but you'll be able to download the trails without using your data and just using Wi-Fi as well. We've also got this feature called Dynamic Green Routes, which launched last year. And it's really a way to help people walk from A to B, the greenest, quietest, least polluted way. So it uses artificial intelligence. It's a bit like Waze, but for walking. And the idea is that it points you on the kind of quieter streets, the tree-lined streets, helping make your journey from A to B much more pleasant. So if you're nipping to the shops, the chemist, if you're going to the doctors, or you're walking to the restaurant, you can find a green route using our algorithm and get there usually in the kind of same amount of time as a fast route would take. And that would be something like if you use Google Maps, that would traditionally take you on like the fastest route. You can also enjoy circular green routes from wherever you are. So not only have you got all of these amazing East Suffolk trails to check out, you can also create ones from your door, and they will and direct you as close to green parks or blue spaces as possible, and then take you back home as well. So you don't even have to travel far to enjoy a nature-filled walking route from your door. So finally, I just wanted to share this feature with you. Everyone can create routes. So we've obviously created some in partnership with East Suffolk, but actually you can create your own routes. So if you've got an attraction or a business that you want to, or several businesses that you want to showcase, you can actually create your own walking trail in between these businesses. The best thing to do is try and take really nice pictures at every turning, and then add information that other people might find interesting. So not only things like turn left, turn right, there's toilets here, but you might want to showcase your menu or showcase some of the other cool, interesting attractions that might be in and around your local area. And once you've made the walk, you can add some attributes that other people might find interesting. So it might be really good to let people know that it's wheelchair friendly, or there's picnic spots, or you can pick up refreshments at your local cafe or your local green space. Add that, you publish it, and then we get a notification and we can check through it and make sure it's point perfect, and then everyone can enjoy it. So if just remember, we've got loads of active users in and around Suffolk already, so there's an audience there waiting for more content. And we'll also be doing a lot of promotion to promote some of these walks in springtime when they launch. So if you wanted to piggyback off that and get involved, we'd love to see your walking routes in the app. That would be amazing. And yeah, so our typical audience is aged between sort of 25 and 55. So that's like millennials, Gen Xers. They're like looking to either get out and about, explore hidden gems, go on a pub walk or a nature walk, and dog friendly walks. And sometimes they do want to bring their kids on tow as well. So please do download the app. It's available for free, as I mentioned, and most of the walks and the features are free. You can access it from the App Store and the Play Store and check it out, and keep your eyes peeled for the walks launching in springtime this year. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Hannah. Yeah, I know we've had fun creating some of these walks with you, and yeah, having a sneak peek of them. I think there's going to be lots of interesting things for people to look at. So thank you very much. Do we have any questions coming up?
Nothing in the chat at the moment. I just wanted to ask Hannah, so for example, if someone was going to add their own trail to the app themselves, what sort of like features should they be adding? Also, I know you've done like a lot of independent shops and that sort of thing. Would you have any kind of tips for anyone that might want to add to our ones that will be launching in spring, really?
Yeah, that's such a great question. I think there's always room for more walks. Like, everyone loves the curated trails, and what people are looking for are things like hidden gems, or like nature reserves and parks and green spaces that perhaps they're like lesser known. They're not like the traditional honeypot sites. So one thing that we tend to do, because we're quite lucky, we get to travel to all these places and we come with fresh eyes, but just things like looking up and looking out at like the really beautiful architecture that you get in and around like these beautiful market towns, or little hidden green spaces, or even like cemeteries and churchyards. Actually, all of those kind of places like are really interesting for people, and quite often they have like little stories that not many people know about. So I would focus on kind of like green space delight, hidden gems, and like your favorite bar, coffee shop, or pub. I think like just sharing that and getting that knowledge out there, especially if you're local, you'll be used to all these places, but actually it'd be great to be able to give your support to some of these other businesses perhaps you don't get as much footfall or are looking for more footfall, and we can like feature them on the walks. And yeah, like it's really good to think about people who might have, you know, double buggies and big prams or wheelchairs, or, you know, ones that don't have lots of steps in, just to help make it a little bit more accessible for more people. And what we found with a lot of our walks, actually, I think people on Go Jauntly anyway, they're like average walk length is between 3 and 5 kilometers. So it doesn't need to be like a massive hike. It could be like a 45-minute walk and talk, a 30-minute lunchtime stroll that people can do, you know, during the day or with the kids. Like a real variety of walks actually helps meet needs of like everyday people who just want to find everyday fun, everyday micro adventures in and around like their neighborhood or at the weekend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, are we, let's say, as Hannah says, the app is free to download. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for when we'll be launching the ones in East Suffolk. So unless there's anything else coming up in the chat or questions.
No, nothing else at the moment, but obviously if anyone does think of a question of post-event, they can email us via our team email, economic development at eastsuffolk.gov.uk as well.
Yep, that's brilliant. And thank you very much, Hannah, for sharing your presentation, and we look forward to seeing the finished results launch soon.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Thanks so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks all.
Thank you.